The Holy Cross Abbey. This beautiful monastery, built in 1924, once housed up to 90 Benedictine monks and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The Benedictine monks carried out three distinct functions at the abbey. They included the abbey's boys' school, the Holy Cross College and Seminary for young men desiring a life dedicated to God, and Camp Holy Cross, a camp for boys ages 8 to 14. On May 10, 1923, Father Cyprian Bradley announced that the Roman Catholic Church purchased 90 acres of land, formerly known as Fruitmere Orchards, from Captain Benjamin F. Rockefeller Estate and named it the Holy Cross Abbey. Designed by Joseph Dillon and L.A. Desjardins, construction began on February 25, 1924, on this massive four-story brick building built in a modified cruciform plan. Primarily, prison labor was used for the construction. The monastery was built as a teaching facility, thus the chapel is very modest. The original architectural rendering included a grand cathedral, electrical plant, football stadium, and many other additional buildings. Due to the Depression and World War II, these plans never came to fruition. In 1926, Holy Cross was elevated to the status of abbey, and Father Cyprian Bradley was appointed first abbot. Abbot Cyprian retired in 1930. Father Leonard Schlimm was appointed administrator and did much to put the monastery on sounder financial ground. Father Leonard Schwinn arrived in 1933 and was named second abbot on June 18, 1937. He remained abbot of Holy Cross Abbey for over 26 years. The first floor of the monastery housed the highest-ranking monks along with a barber shop, infirmary, and headmaster offices. The first floor also features the following rooms: the abbot's dining room, the library, the parlor, the sacristy, the abbot's quarters, the chapel, and the bell tower. Today the campus is over 200 acres, with the front 50 acres being occupied by the many buildings constructed over the years. The remaining acreage is being used as farmland. The Monastery Cemetery is located behind the sister's house and several school buildings in a peaceful fenced area surrounded by green fields. 4 abbots are buried among the religious and a few lay people. Their simple stone's only distinction is the title abbot added above their names. The abbots were Cyprian A. Bradley, first abbot, Leonard Schwinn, second abbot, Augustine Antonioli, and Bonaventure Bandy, fifth abbot. Father Agatho Strittmatter, who died on the 1st of February 1938, was the first person buried in the cemetery. The Abbey School was an all-boys college preparatory high school that operated from 1926 until 1985. The Abbey School opened in September of 1926 with an enrollment of 35 boys, who were all housed in a new, fireproof building. Enrollment more than doubled to 87 the following fall, with students overflowing the 4th floor dormitory. On May 1, 1928, ground was broken for new private rooms in the students' residence hall. Olathorn Hall was built just west of the monastery, providing lodging for about 150 students. A gymnasium was added in 1928. A new residence hall, Headley Hall, opened in 1963. In the fall of 1967, 250 boys were enrolled at the Abbey School. This included 203 boarders and 47 day students. Students hailed from across the United States, as well as several foreign countries. Days generally began at 7:30 a.m. and ended with lights out between 10:30 or 11 p.m. In 1985, because of declining enrollment, the Abbey announced it would close the doors of the school, but would continue to function as a monastery. The monastic program began a process of dissolution in 2002 and closed in 2005. The campus was sold to a private investment company in 2007 for $11 million.